Hey, howdy guys, it's Orion612. I'm over here at the shooting range. I have this Yeartide Apex with a Chaos Reshaped perk, and in this video I want to compare damage weapon fonts for that weapon below 100 with 3 stacked, above 100 with 3 stacked, and then a solar weapon surge below 100 and above 100, and which is going to be the greater damage output with Chaos Reshaped ×2 in all instances. So here we're going to start off with below 100, 3 weapon stats. We're going to get a couple kills here. We'll get our orb to drop. Now we should have 160 weapon stat given the font mods and the improved ability generation. So here we're doing 59. We have Chaos Reshape ×1 ×2. Now we're at 67. It's a different crit damage, I would imagine, from the back. That was the temporal blast. Seven total crit, so 67 for that. Now we're gonna swap. We're gonna put on triple solar surge below 100, and we're gonna see if the damage output is greater than the actual font mods. So here we're gonna start it up again. We have no Chaos Reshaped. We're gonna get a couple kills. We start at 49. Now you can see on the left here we have solar weapon boost ×3. Now we're doing 59. Now we have Chaos Reshape ×1. Now we're up at 71. 71. Chaos Reshape ×2. 137. 96. So below 100, solar weapon damage boost is hitting harder. Now we're back down to 80. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Now we're going to buff up our weapon stat to go beyond 100. I can't use that one. This one. All right, 96. Now we're above 100. That's when the actual primary bonuses kick in, as you can see. So we're going to run it back again, this time with solar. Get the ads to come up. So we're hitting just a little bit harder just because of that little damage bonus. Now we have ×3. Now we're at 60. Now we have Chaos Reshape ×1, solar weapon boost ×3. We're at 72. 103 from the back. 81. Chaos Reshape ×2. 116. 81. 81. All right. Now we're going to swap again at over 100, and we're going to put back on the 3 weapon fonts and see which one is greater. We're at 50. We already have the perk going. We have 3 armor charges. We have improved ability regeneration. We're hitting 50. And 59 with Chaos Reshaped. 95. 95 chaos reshape times 2. 67. 67. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but it seems like even at 160 weapon, stat 166, it feels like even below 100, the triple solar weapon surge might be incurring more damage. Am I crazy? So here's 60. Let's see what happens when we're back up at. Now we're at 72. I think the highest we went with triple weapon font was 67. Now we're at 81. So is the solar surge mod actually better than the weapon mod for the Yeartide? Because the damage just seems to be higher. We're at 81. We'll swap back. Triple weapons. Get the ads to come back up. Scoop that orb so we don't run out of armor charges. Now we're back down to 50. We'll wait till Chaos Reshape kicks in. So Chaos Reshaped. Now we're at 59. A 166 weapon stat. That one was 71. Now 80. $67. So I'm a little confused. The numbers don't seem to be consistent. Because one was at 81 at its highest, one was at 80. We'll switch back. Now we're starting at 60. Now we have Chaos Reshaped. Now we're up to 72. Solar Boost times 3. 100 weapon stack. 97. 97. So I feel like Solar is doing more. Now we're back down to 81. As depending on how many orbs I have. So right now I have 2 armor charges. Now I'm down to 1. So we'll get another orb. We'll get another orb. So now I have 3 charges and I'm hitting 87. I have Chaos Reshaped. Chaos Reshape times 2. $116. 81. So the numbers, I'm not too sure, but I feel like Solar Surges might be higher. Because that's at 100 now. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. But below 100, it seems like the play would to have 1 solar weapon surge on. Above 100, you would need multiple weapon fonts to have higher damage, and then above 100, if you have triple, you'll be doing more damage than triple weapon font. That's what it seems like to me in running these back and forth. Anyway, I'm confused. The numbers are all a little off. I don't know if it's because of Chaos Reshaped or Temporal Blast. But you guys saw it. I ran it back and forth at below 100 for solar and weapon fonts, and then above 100 with solar and weapon fonts. Solar surges, excuse me. So let me know what you guys are using. It's just a test because I saw people recommending to me to use weapon fonts over the solar surge, that they do more, and weapon damage, extra weapon damage, that it's mentioned here for primary special only kicks in past 100. So below 100 you're not getting any extra damage. You have the 15%, that's there, that's stock, right? So if I remove this and I go back down to my original build, we'll just put it at that 86, the damage itself is lower, 12.9. But the solar surge is giving me a greater buff than the weapon stat. So here, let's just one last experiment. This is solar weapon surge times 1. So I'm just going to be getting one solar bonus, one solar weapon damage bonus. So here it is here, 53. No chaos reshaped yet. Chaos reshaped goes up to 64. Now we have 3 orbs, still at 64. 91 from the back. Chaos reshaped times 2, that's 86. 123. 86. That's chaos reshaped times 2. 1 solar weapon damage boost. We'll get the enemies to appear again. Swap to 1 weapon font. We still have the buff. No chaos reshaped. We're hitting at 50. 3 armor charges. 50. 50. 50. Now we have chaos reshaped. We're at 71. We hit 101 there. 59 to the head. 67 to the head. 67. 67. So which one technically is better? That's it's weird. It's like a give or take where the damage numbers actually change per enemy. We have different crits for different ads for the Cabal, but yeah, I just thought this was a fun little experiment to see how valuable the font mods are for the weapons versus using them for the actual ability, because you are getting a weapon damage boost, but it's put in the perk on the left side of your screen as improved ability regeneration. And when you use multiple mods, let's say a weapon mod and a class mod, when you pick that up and you're using more than one type of font, you're getting it times 2. The damage won't change, still there, but now I'm getting more class ability. I believe I put on a class font. So now we have chaos reshape times 1. Now we have chaos reshape times 2. We're hitting 95, 67. 67 seems to be consistent. 95, 67. So I don't really know if this is coded correctly, or I just feel like I've been using Solar Surge mods because they've been traditionally the go-to for DPS option since the Sanguine's build. But yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm still wondering which one is better. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.